It looks like Kevin Feige already has an idea of what the next event's going to be like, or what the next event's going to be. Actually, in fact, he knows what the next event is going to be. He's the CCO of the Marvel Studios. So, yeah, I have more information on that subject right now from an article on Superhero Hype, and it says Kevin Feige is already planning Marvel Studios' next big event film. Thanos clearly left a Titan-sized hole in the MCU after he was dusted at the end of the Avengers Endgame. And the Avengers as we've known them no longer exist, but there are plenty of villains lining up across the universe, or should we say multiverse, to test the mettle of Earth's remaining heroes. During his appearance at CCXP in Brazil earlier this month via Heroic Hollywood, Kevin Feige seemed to confirm that Marvel Studios' top brass have already decided which heroes will team up in an upcoming film. The MCU is all interconnected, but we really focus on one movie at a time, said Feige. We're going to make the best Black Widow movie we can possibly make, the best Eternals movie we can make, the best Shang-Chi, the best Doctor Strange, Thor, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and keep evolving their stories. Then yes, it's always fun to see them come together in a master plan, which is, I promise you, well underway. It's unclear if Marvel will produce more movies under the Avengers banner or if the next big team-up film will have a different title. The studio obviously has plenty of large-scale villains to choose from, including Galactus. Unfortunately, we won't learn who they have in mind until Phase 4 kicks off this summer with Black Widow. Who should the heroes of the Marvel Universe team up to face in future MCU installments? You share your ideas down in the comment section below, guys. I would like to know. And there you have it. It's very unclear, but Kevin Feige only knows. I mean, he's the only person that knows. But for me, I have top three contenders that should appear and should be the next big bad of the next event. And I think the Beyonder, Galactus, and of course Kang the Conqueror are really good contenders, like really three good contenders to be the next big bad. I think Galactus should appear at some point throughout the next phase, but probably not be the major main villain like Thanos was in the Infinity Saga. Probably you should leave that to the Beyonder, because I think the next big event that the Marvel Studios is going to tackle is going to be Secret Wars, and the Beyonder did play a pivotal role in that story because he was the one that casted all the heroes and villains, gathered them up, threw them on a world called Battleworld, and he pit them together to fight against one another. And by that point, by the time we get to Secret Wars, which is probably at the end of, let's say, Phase 5 or 6, probably, by then we would already have established a bunch more heroes. We are just beginning to explore the X-Men universe and, of course, explore Fantastic Four. So those are going to be additional heroes that we're going to be seeing shortly within at least the next 2 to 3 years, possibly, because now all the characters from Fox have moved on under the umbrella of Marvel Studios. So I think the Beyonder will be a great contender for the next big event, and that is for Secret Wars. I mean, a lot of stories can be explored throughout that series, and I think this is a perfect time. I mean, we already established a bunch of heroes, and we saw all of them in the Infinity Saga towards the end at Infinity War and Endgame. But I think we're going to see a lot more. Well, at least I know so that we're going to see a lot more, because we're expected to see these kinds of characters within the next few phases, Phase 4 and 5 and 6. So I'm pretty excited. I just wonder who it is. But if I had to pick one major villain, it'll be the Beyonder, with Galactus appearing at some point within the next few phases. So you let me know your thoughts, guys. Who do you want as the next villain to appear? At least the major villain, the big bad of the next event series. The Beyonder, the Galactus, or Kang the Conqueror. You let me know your thoughts. And what other villains do you want to see? What other villains do you want Marvel Studios to explore? It's not just the major character, the major villain of the next series, but also other villains, minor villains. Of course, I do want to see Venom appear in the MCU at some point. I do want to see Magneto appear in the MCU at some point, but I got plenty to list off. But if you had to pick just one other villain besides the main villain of the next event series, who would it be? Comment down below, guys. I really like reading your comments, and I really like opening conversations to these kinds of things. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Stay tuned for more videos. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And fun fact, this is like my third time recording this video. First time was blurry. The second time I forgot to press like the phantom power from my condenser mic and it didn't record anything. And now this is the third time. So this is pretty much why this video seemed like it was not really edited, because I practically did this on repeat like 3 to 4 times, and it's so aggravating. I hate it when this happens. But the end result came out that it's better than the last 2 results. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.